Okay.
I think we figured out what probably killed that Magister.
Either the ugly bugs or the ugly boar. Find the right pixel to teleport.
Yeah, because you have to teleport them really close to each other to get the damage for dropping them on their allies. Not sure that would actually hit the boar because it's impacting the winged ones so far above it, so let's try that instead. Can you lightning warp on top of them, or is that going to be too far? That's going to be too far. That's a shame.
Try this.
Yeah, you can at least fly up to where I'm at.
Fly. See what action points I have left. Okay, yeah, they're even just up here. They're too close together.
Yeah, okay. Well, the lightning warp was mostly because it's like, oh, you could move and attack if you could get it in one shot. It wasn't really a laser ray would work pretty well.
Okay. Let's see. You think it'll hit you?
That is a potential problem, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna go with the fireball.
Yeah,
so
okay,
it won't.
good old fireball.
So I got aim a little.
That should work where it's aiming at the thing's tail.
Yep, okay. A little tricky.
Daybreak Surge, if it reaches. Poison won't work on those winged ones, so.
Yep, it'll reach. Dang it. I think I clipped you.
You did.
Okay. Thankfully, they mostly focused on the Magisters and missed us.
Yeah, hopefully they decide to keep doing that. Not really going out of my way to save Magisters here.
Okay.
Would Laser Ray reach far enough to hit all of them, or did that one move too far? Oh, it hit them all. It would hit them all.
Like that?
Try that.
Yeah. And I didn't clip you that time, so good on that. Should I bother teleporting anybody?
Nah, they're working well enough in the areas they're currently in. Honestly, I think those two might have just burned to death on their own, but...
I don't know what else I killed, but I got some AP.
You could drop the boar on the Venom Wing one, if...
Yeah, why not? Slightly closer.
The game disagreed.
Well,
I'll just hold the last point. At this point, most of what you have would hit both. Not that we care over much about the Magisters, but they might be worth interrogating.
Fine.
That would also be hitting. They're way too tightly grouped. Just delay your turn. The boar's weak enough they should be. Or use your fire totems. They have single target attacks. That is one area we're lacking in, is precise single target attacks. Not something we really bother with all that much.
Ooh.
Let's go see what these idiots are doing here. Sir Laura, move, please. Thank you.
Ladder. Away from the ladder.
Why do you always...
You block the ladders.
Okay, where...
You may be invincible now, but you block all the ladders.
Well, it's actually not quite as bad because he can at least go up and down them, whereas before he'd get stuck.
Bloody shambles, this. My thanks for your help.
You can keep your thanks. What the hell are you guys doing here?
From a water canteen, then splashes some over his blood-stained hands.
Is that your blood?
No, it ain't mine. A sorcerer fugitive was hiding here. Some of the locals were stupid enough to help him. We got a tip-off, but he wasn't willing to go quietly. These Voidwoken appeared, thanks to him. It was messy. A lot of the locals didn't make it, and those that did, well, there's a price for helping sorcerers.
So you're not just taking out the sorcerer. You're putting everyone who might survive the Voidwoken attack, whether they helped the sorcerer or not probably, to death. Yeah, if the sorcerers weren't being hounded in the first place, then none of this might have happened.
Any trace of gratitude for your help against the Voidwoken drains away in an instant.
Good, because I didn't want it.
Take my advice and don't say another word. Hear me? Sorcerers brought this plague down on us. Them and the sort of folk who see fit to help them. They'll all get what they deserve. You can join them if you like. Otherwise, you can shut your trap.
Well, I've gotten what I need out of you, and we need to get rid of these idiots and then get into the town to see if there's anyone left.
Damned idiot. You asked for this.
No, I believe you did, actually.
I really wish one of the dialogue options, though, was another word and then draw your weapon.
That hurt me a little bit, Bill.
I enjoy being slightly overly literal.
Slightly? You have a teleport. You have a teleport, sir. There are two of them. Did you miss that there were two of them?
Okay, fine. Yeah, hold the last point.
I mean, you could use it for buffs, but I don't think we'll need it.
They are super on fire. all might have physical armor, but no magic.
And you're learning what a bad idea that was. Although that being said, your physical armor is not great, so let's fix that.
Okay.
I mean, Daybreak Surge is... Well, nope, that works too. That works too.
Yeah.
The only downside is the petrification does get rid of the damage over time. But... Earthquake?
I'm ready.
Chuck a rock at the remaining one, or something? Yeah, that should work. Okay, we can loot in a minute. We probably need to hustle.
We can always backtrack. At least until we get out of the act, I think.
Yeah.
Villagers. Some slain by
Voidwoken.
Others, perhaps
Perhaps not.
And we can deal with the spirits and stuff later, too. It's not like their situation's going to get any worse. Mister likes to repeat everything I say.
not Voidwoken.
You know, for those of you in the cheap seats.
Okay, let's just go in here and wreck them.
I'll give you fair warning, stranger. Turn around and get out of here unless you want to end up like this treacherous filth.
He throws a kick into the ribs of a nearby corpse.
And what did they do to deserve this?
They did deserve a lot worse than what they got. This lot were Sorcerer sympathizers. Good Magus has died thanks to the one they were hiding.
He gestures around at the Voidwoken wrought destruction in the area.
They forced our hand. We've got to do whatever's necessary to hold the rot at bay.
Yeah, spare me the party line and draw your dang weapon.
Fool, you could have just walked away.
And
We need to pull them away from those people.
yeah, there's one person that literally you can't save. That I saw the lootable body right like there.
Yeah, well, I get the feeling that us waiting around probably wouldn't have helped.
Okay, so well,
So yeah, we need to pull them away. Yeah, harsh current might pull them far enough away.
okay, so I need to fly into a harsh current.
Yeah, but you need to it needs to be the limit of harsh current's range. This has to be pretty precise, or it can go horribly.
Well,
About right there.
okay. Let's see how we do. I'm hoping I can do this for you.
And don't confirm it until I've gotten a chance to look. You're in the buffs there.
Harsh current?
Yeah.
That should get everybody.
Top down, please. I need to make sure you're not clipping any of... Okay. That should work.
Okay.
I hope it's getting that one guy, but...
If
if it doesn't, you'll have to teleport him.
okay. It doesn't.
Dang it. Alright, well, global cooling doesn't do friendly fire or hit neutral targets, as far as I'm aware. You could also potentially nether swap,
With
but
that
the
guy.
problem is that then puts you super close to the civilians, and while
Which-
they're attacking you...
Could be a problem.
Yeah, so just do global cooling. I'll try to get in there and get that one guy moved.
Okay, I forgot that has a confirm. So many interesting abilities that don't have confirms, and then that one does.
Alright, this is gonna hurt you a little bit, but these guys seem to mostly have physical weapons, and this would do magic damage to you, so...
I can take that. Now teleport that guy away.
That is the plan. Well, also, I'm a little bit further forward than you, but it's not drawing a line. I don't know if Harsh Current does neutral target damage or not. It's not drawing a line to the person that's in it, though. See her?
Yeah, so it shouldn't take
It
them.
should be okay.
Okay, let's see how it rolls. Perfect.
Got them hopefully far enough away from the civilians.
That they don't go kill happy.
Yeah, you can go over there. Although we also need to be careful of Ricochet.
Okay.
Okay, rain isn't gonna directly harm anyone.
Yeah. Okay.
Blinding Radiance. Doesn't do friendly fire.
Would you like me to teleport that guy?
Another swap with the archer.
Another swamp? Me?
You.
And the archer. Goodbye.
Let's see. Probably gonna want to stick to your Hydrosophist and Aromancy skills here. Your totems could actually be an option. Because that guy was kind enough to create a bunch of water and ice surfaces. So just don't put him too close to the civvies. That's fine, just no closer.
And it shouldn't hit the civilians?
Yeah. Shouldn't. It should not target them. If it does, I'll be very confused.
Okay, I got some ice totems for you.
Let's see. Could you go ahead and throw some physical armor on me?
I'm ready.
You're now fortified.
Thank you.
Okay, that guy's walking. He's after me.
Well, honestly, that's preferable at this moment. Earthquake would be way too chaotic.
Yeah.
Even, I don't know if it hits neutral targets or not, and even if it doesn't, it tends to cause random explosions because it throws oil everywhere. So that's a small enough radius that it's not hitting any of them.
Yep. So you're good.
So freeze.
Yep. A lot of them are frozen.
This is one of the rare times that I'm really avoiding my fire skills.
Find him.
I'm thinking first, that mage is... I should have done this before I did Arctic Blast, but that mage is severely worrying me.
Oh.
So we're going to move him just a little further away from them.
Somebody died.
Yep, which means I get another
turn. Well, another couple
actions, but...
Okay.
Ignore him for now. Focus on the ones that are closer to the civilians. Encourage, though, I think might be in range to also hit the totems and me and yourself, so that might be worth doing. Winter Blast or the shield one. Either one of those should be okay.
I think that actually got all of them.
Yeah, that was what I was hoping for. I'm like, it should run out of bounces before it hits.
And the other blast on those two?
Yep.
You know what? I got action points.
Yeah, you can do that. The Inquisitor's going to be the one that we have to do the most effort to try to take out anyway, because he's going to have the most magic armor.
Okay.
Although it might... I hope I'm wrong. Okay, I was worried there might have been enough water to chain electricity damage to our totems, but I think either there wasn't enough water or he just absorbed all of it.
I think I might have stunned them out.
You did, which is good.
I didn't mean... I was not sure that we'd stun out that one guy, though. But we did.
I think we got kind of lucky and they took the damage from the shock water rather than our totems. That could have gone worse, but I'm happy with how it went. I'm not sure Petrifying Visage does neutral damage or not, so I'm not going to risk it. It'd be nice if that was in the tooltip somewhere.
Yeah, it does friendly fire, does neutral damage, does...
Yeah. And when I say does neutral damage, I mean does damage to neutral targets and friendly fire and that kind of thing. Because some skills do, some skills don't. And you kind of just have to memorize it. Anyway, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do because I'm starting to get down to just my fire skills.
You could do.
Well, first I'm gonna get my wings out because then I should be able to move without risking slipping. Especially if I do this. Because of course I could always just hit the guy. That is an option. Global cooling would be good. Yeah, I think if you did that, the Arctic Blast, you might freeze the guy next to you. There. That takes him out of the running for a minute. Anything else? Oh, jeez, I probably should have had you teleport some people first, but grab that archer and drop him on the Inquisitor, I guess. And then maybe I can do some of my fire skills if they stay close enough to me.
Well, at the very least, you now have them blinded.
Yeah. Alright. That should do for now, unless you want to do clear-minded maybe on me.
Get you some boosts. You should be good to go.
If I hit him with the fire sword, that's gonna cause problems with the freeze. So I guess what I'm gonna do instead is, since that guy's unfrozen at this point, plus I can blind him.
It's your turn.
Oh yeah, because clear-minded. Thank you. It occasionally throws me off too. Well, more totems, because when we have to actually be kind of precise about not doing a bunch of AoEs everywhere, the totems work pretty well. I'm gonna save Harsh Current for if we really need to pull them somewhere. You should be able to summon more totems as well at this point. And don't do the shield one again, because I'm not sure it does bounce, and I'm not sure if it would bounce to neutral targets or not now that there's so few Magisters down there. You could nether swap yourself with the Magister down there, and then lightning warp back up. There, at this point, they're far enough away that we should be able to do whatever we want to them.
Somebody died.
And Turbulent Wind doesn't do friendly fire, so you can do that.
I'll yield to none.
Yeah, the totems are keeping him stunned out.
Yeah, I will say, like, fire and earth have better damage typically. Like, given the same resistances on an enemy, they have better damage, but water and air do have superior crowd control with stuns and freezes. Makes it useful in that kind of situation.
Proud to stand in the way of justice. Proud that you'd allow Voidwoken to raise the land. Proud of your wrongs.
Oh, yes, I am very much proud.
A crooked sneer surfaces from the spirit's deep pit of contempt.
There's no pride more stubborn than that which comes before the fall.
Says the man who just died.
His sneer widens.
I know your type. You blindly ricochet from one conflict to the next, stirring the pot while scolding the virtuous. You believe in your own honor, but you're a fraud.
Oh, if I say get the ability to eat souls later, I don't feel bad at all about eating yours. Would you burn that oil off, please? Once Sir Laura, well, not that we need to wait on him at this point, but as a courtesy, there. Well, we could not save all of them, and good lord, I think that was a kid.
Yeah, I saw that before we started the fight. But we managed to, you know, save most of the people.
As she surveys the blood-spattered floorboards.
It's like a bad nightmare. Except you never wake up.
The young man grunts as he fruitlessly tries to free his hands from the heavy knotted rope.
Thanks.
He looks to his slain brother's body, his eyes well with tears, though none break free.
We didn't deserve this. We didn't deserve any of this.
The bereaved father weeps uncontrollably. The grieving mother manages a thin smile, even as tears stream down her ruddy face.
Thank you, stranger.
She blinks out more tears, then rubs them away with the back of her hand and puts on the bravest of faces.
To lose a child. It's a mother's worst fear. I never imagined.
Did they intend to just execute your children right in front of you, presumably before killing you, or torturing you first and then killing you?
It was more than just intention.
Her eyes move to the young corpse laid near, then dart quickly away.
I started with my youngest, Henrik, so full of life.
Sorry we couldn't get here any quicker.
I'm grateful for your sympathy, but it's not your burden to bear. It's true, you know, what the Magister said. My brother's boy, Gideon, he's got source in him. Now that his folks are gone, we've all he's got. We thought we could keep him safe. He's not got a spot of malice.
Sweet son.
He can't help who he is. But when the Magisters came snooping, he panicked. We all did.
She glances at the Magister corpse and shivers. Another tear drips down her cheek.
Shouldn't have let that Hanag woman near Gid. She said she could teach him, but that's when all the trouble started.
So Gwydion's not here. Do you know where he is?
As soon as the Magister fell, Gid knew what he'd done. He didn't even struggle when they dragged him away. Oh, God, know where they took him. I've already lost more than I can bear today. I pray to the Seven I haven't lost him too.
I'll look for him.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
She ekes out another thin smile.
Make sure he's safe. And if you can, bring him back to me.
Okay, I hear somebody screaming. Do you know, like, what that's about? Didn't mean to pick that up.
I don't know. I've been looking around, but I also wanted to get the research they had on the spores that I found.
Oh, that's good. You found that.
Yeah.
I'm not searching their freaking kid, okay? Even my ludaholicness has its limits. Yeah. I'll search the dead Magister in here, though.
Yeah, the dead Magisters.
That leave them their stuff. Leave that house.
I'm seriously trying to find that shouting, and I have not.
I think I suspect I can hear bits and snippets like "Get it off of me," "Stand still, sir." I get the feeling that that someone has run afoul of those spores.
Maybe they should stop making that elf mad? I don't know.
Or, you know, just taking random stuff they don't understand and poking it.
Yeah. The Magister way.
I mean, granted, we do that a lot too, but...
Okay. Okay, lots of books. Nothing else out of the ordinary at the moment.
I'm trying to figure out how to get to... I can hear them, but...
The spirit of a dwarf woman stares despondently at her body and those of her loved ones.
A word of the wise, friend. Never help a sorcerer. They'll only bring death in their wake.
Were you aiding the sorcerer?
No, not me. It was my bloody neighbours. Soft darts and softer wits, the lot of them. I did the right thing. Let the Magisters know what was going on.
And now you, your family, and everyone you know are dead. Great job!
But when they came for him, he conjured up all these monsters. The Magisters were too busy helping themselves to save me and my own. Murdering sorcerer filth.
Yeah, well, none of this would have happened if you and the Magisters weren't persecuting sorcerers. And I am one, by the way, so screw you.
You're the same as the one who did this. Dragging monsters into our homes and taking none of the responsibility. Get away from me.
Just keeping a list of names. Lots of souls in the black pits.
The spirit of a matronly woman stands before you. She shakes her head as she soundlessly argues with someone unseen. A faint sound catches your ear, the rasp of metal upon leather, a sword unsheathed. The spirit's eyes bulge with panic. She raises her arms protectively.
Well, if she was being attacked with a sword, I'm going to assume she was being attacked by a magister. I don't know that I can do anything at this point, but I'll try just putting myself in between the spirit and whatever is trying to attack her.
A chilling sensation passes right through you. For a moment, it sounds like you can hear a distant male voice utter a confused, huh? The woman's eyes seem to fix upon you, a brief flash of lucidity.
Big Magister did this. He didn't care that I was innocent. I heard them call him Stanley as I bled out on the ground.
The moment passes. There's another swish of metal through the air. The spirit collapses backwards, a silver gash opening the full width of her torso.
So I'm going to guess that was the one that was near the front that talked to us first.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
So far, I haven't seen a Stanley.
In any case, I think we got all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where they're screaming. They're up here. I'm not sure if I can fly that high, but I can try.
Okay.
No, it's out of range. We'll have to approach from another direction.
Okay.
Which is probably going to mean going deeper into the oil fields.
Okay.